right, good morning. It is Monday, June 22nd, and I'll be looking at MNQ here and maybe one or two stocks pre-market before the action begins. We have about an hour left until the market opens. So let's take a quick look at what the market has done overnight. So it looks like we bounced off of the Friday bottom of the 15-minute opening range. We started trading around that top of the 15-minute opening range and actually did take this short. I went short around right here and then sold out actually on this candle right here. I know I don't have the marks on there, but I did take that trade. On my $25,000 TPT eval account, I'm up $775 on that account. And then we started trading back into that area. We broke above overnight levels here on this candle, and now we were struggling to get above Thursday and previous Friday high. Here we rejected here, we went up and rejected here again, and then we finally broke. I'm not sure if there was any news that came out, economic news that came out, but we are breaking through Friday and Thursday high. So the next two levels that I'm looking at are going to be Monday high here and then Tuesday high, which is going to be an all-time high, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there at the 30,000. If we break Monday high, we'll probably retest Tuesday high today. But it just depends on a few things, geopolitical news, talks between the US and Iran, and seeing how everything goes with that. So those are the levels that I'm looking at. Once price gets to these levels, we have to see what price action actually does. Are we going to be breaking through, making higher highs, or are we going to reject here and start making lower lows and come back to either Friday high, or even back deeper into Tuesday low, Monday and Thursday low. So those are the levels that I'm looking at here on the MNQ. I'm going to take a quick look at SpaceX. I traded SpaceX all last week. Looks like we made a low of 172 last week and then bounced all the way up to 190, and that was just because of quad witching, bunch of stuff expiring. So there might have been some hedge funds or whoever was buying this up. But now back down to 177, seeing if we can come back down to 172 area, maybe 175, to see if we can get a bounce back to the upside. If the market is strong but SpaceX is weak, we might go into shorts here, maybe around that 190 area for SpaceX. So if you see here as well, let's go right there. As you see there, around that 190 it looks like a little bit of a resistance / support level. And if we go back there, so we broke down here, came back up to 200, bounced off of it, tried to bounce off right here, and we finally broke. And then now that $190 level there on SpaceX might be another resistance area. So if we move up to 190, might think about going into puts there. And if we break above that and start closing, making higher highs, that's when I'll jump out. But that's all I have. Let's take a quick look here at Marvell. Marvell actually made a high of about 330 last week. I think all-time highs is like 337. So really good move there. Again, when we were rebalancing, we had a flush to the downside. Now moving around that area, that 313. I really want to see this move back down to around $300 and then seeing if we can make a move back to the upside on Marvell. So that's what I'm looking for on Marvell and SpaceX. And everybody have a good, patient day. Make sure to stay patient. Make sure to stay within your rules, follow your rules, and have a good Monday trading. We'll see you post-market.